Hello, Carrots here. Welcome to episode 8 of Generation 1 of my Perfect Genetics Challenge. In this episode, we will have Olivia, our star, get married. She's finally got her man. However, things don't all go so smoothly as I would have liked. First of all, we're going to dress her. She's in her current formal outfit, but this is the dress I've chosen for her. But we'll make it white. It'd be nice to have a red bride. We had a red dress on Lorna in the Oscar and Louise episode 4, wasn't it, when we went to Riverview for Louise's family. Now the hair is very important for this particular bride because she needs to produce an heir who has the exact same hair and eyes as she has. And she's going to be having lots of children until she manages to produce that heir. So that's why she needed to find her husband very quickly, and now she's found a suitable man that she absolutely adores. She's going to have to find the right hair for her wedding outfit so everybody can see this is the hair that her new child that she hasn't had yet will have to have for her to achieve her goal. And we have to achieve that through 10 whole generations. Now she's got her wedding outfit planned, she needs to actually plan the wedding. So she's got to choose the venue and invite the guests. But before she does that, she takes time off work without pay. The day finally arrives, and she arrives at the venue. This is my own build, my indoor-outdoor wedding venue. And she waits there, and the guests arrive. But, unfortunately, there's no sign of the groom. Eventually everybody gives up waiting. They commiserate with the bride, who's been stood up obviously, and after the guests have all wandered off, she discovers that the groom's in the garden on the other side of the venue. He hadn't just found his way across to the actual wedding arch for the marriage. So she greets him in the hope that maybe they can do the wedding anyway, even though everyone's gone home, there won't be any guests. But before she can raise the subject with him, he has to rush off to work. So she waits there all night, very patiently, for him to finish work. And he does arrive, but at this point I decide that, well, there's not much point having a wedding without any guests, so it's too dark to get a good video of it, so let's just cancel this particular idea and we'll have the wedding on another day. Fortunately, there's not a lot of bookings for the venue, so she's able to book it again quickly, and she invites all of the guests again. This time she makes absolutely certain she's invited the groom, so she's invited everybody she knows. And then she thinks she better write him a love letter, got to keep him interested. And then she goes around the house, upgrading everything. All the plumbing gets made self-cleaning. She doesn't want to have to spend too much time cleaning once she's married because she's going to have to concentrate on producing lots of babies. Plumbing's all taken care of, so now we're off to the church. This time she's getting married in the indoor chapel, and the groom's actually turned up, so they can go and get married. And as guests have arrived, just got to manage to get them set up so I can actually see them getting married. Success! They're married! Wow! And there's even guests watching it happen. There's the rice getting thrown. There's going to be a big party now. If we can just get everybody to go across to the party room. It's so much easier when you control all of the Sims. I went to the trouble of adding a wedding cake that they could actually cut. I think that could have been a bit of a mistake, but anyway, here we are. We see the bride and groom standing together. At this time, I can now control both of them. And she's cutting the cake. And I would really have liked them to go and sit at the head of the table, but they didn't. They just went and sat down anyway. When I do control the weddings, when I've got everybody in the one household, I can get them to order from the menus because there's an industrial oven on the lower floor and the chef, or if you've got the mod, the waiter comes up and takes orders from the guests. But in this case, they didn't need to because either they weren't hungry or they got plenty off the buffet table. And they all seemed to be helping themselves to the wedding cake. Got a line of Sims sitting there, all munching on cake. So where the bride is about to sit now, I probably told her to sit there actually. I told them that's where I like my bride and groom to sit at that top table. And there's a bar there in the background too on the left that's often got a mixologist taking care of it. I don't think one's turned up for this particular wedding. And now it's time for the bride and groom to do a dance. This is the first wedding I've had in this venue where I couldn't control everybody. And I'm surprised that the guests are still there. Hopefully they'll start doing some dancing together shortly. Join the bride and groom on the dance floor. There's a bit of an argument going on there in the background. It's a shame about the groom's outfit, but then how often do you get invited to a wedding, and then when you arrive you discover that you're the groom? So I can't really blame him. That little statue of one of the first things I got when I first got the game in 2009. I think it came with one of the early free packs. I think everybody must have left. I thought they might have gone and done a bit of dancing. Hello, it's time to do some homework. One must be a teenager. Hopefully they'll get better at dancing as they get more experienced. So as the people are coming back now. Time to tidy up. There's more activity going on downstairs. I didn't tell him to clear that table either, by the way. I was very surprised when that happened. They're going to have a little game of pool. This is the level that the kitchen's on. There's toilets and a pool table and a kitchen down here. Those stained glass windows in the background, they came with a set. Sims actually make them in that machine. I've got the walls down, that's why you can see inside the toilets. It's the male and female toilets. I forgot the name of the venue now, but it's where they can smelt their metals and things. Make jewellery. They can also make stained glass windows. I think it's about time they left on their honeymoon. As we're getting close to the end of this one, I'd say the wedding party's over. So I hope you've enjoyed it. The next video will be their honeymoon she's dialing it up. Honeymoon time. They're going to Egypt. So I do hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. We'll find them on their honeymoon. And if you've enjoyed the video, I do hope you would consider giving it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, perhaps you could think about subscribing as well. And thank you very much to all of those of you who have subscribed already, because it gives me great encouragement to continue making more videos. Thank you. Bye bye for now, and happy simming.